friendship that'll never ever end.
Welcome to the show, bitches!
What's happening, heathens? What's going on? I am Tactical Santa, joined by my brother from another mother, the one, the only, the legendary, the epic Bearded Chief. 30 Spray J will not be with us tonight. He has actually got a work commitment, but he is in here in spirit, but it's just myself and Chief. Hopefully we can handle this, but Chief, we have got an awesome show tonight. We've got a very, very special guest, and we also have another guy coming on to promote some stuff. So yeah, we got an awesome show, but thanks everybody for showing up. And Chief, I got to tell you, man, I saw you earlier, talking about some XeroPicks, man. And these things are awesome. They come in like really cool, like if you like fidgets, man, this is kind of like a cool fidget spinner type thing, whatever. But I've been using these XeroPicks for a while. And Chief, how have you been digging them, man?
Well, I'm almost out and I've got to re-up. I really like them, man. You get a toothpick at the, at the restaurant or something. It's got a little cinnamon flavor and it burns off in like 2 minutes. These go for hours and hours and hours, man. I really like them.
Right. No, I got to agree, man. They're a great product. They are. Definitely check them out. Show some support because, like the heathens say, man, support those who support you, and check out XeroPicks. Next up, we've got another great sponsor. We got Avenues and Alleys. And if you have not checked out their shirts, man, I'll tell you what, G. Lou is knocking it out of the park with his shirt designs. Check him out. He has got some awesome stuff going on there. I know I've got a shirt. Chief, you've got a shirt. And I know Jay's got a shirt. Man, good awesome quality. Yeah, awesome quality. The designs are really kick-ass. He's got a lot to choose from. So definitely go out and check Avenue and Alleys. Now, Chief, this next one, we're going to bring out a special guest right here. We have got Larry Gilstap, who's going to talk about this. But I got to tell you what, dude.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's happening, Larry? I got to tell you, Larry, I am so jealous right now because you are wearing. Okay, so I am going to. I need that short sleeve flannel, but man, that thing is kick ass. And I got to tell you what, you guys have been kicking it and just, man, hitting it out of the ballpark with these designs. But why don't you give us some info and the lowdown on My Boy Blue?
Man, so obviously, guys, it takes a while to put these presentations together. I can't even begin to tell you how many different colorways we look at before actually selecting one and then sort of building the idea around it. Obviously, those of you who have seen the movie Old School, right? My Boy Blue, that's where the theme comes from. This one is actually a party shirt. It's like a poly spandex blend, right? So there's a bit more stretch in it. I actually wore this one all day today. First time wore it to work. I think it was 97, 98 degrees here in Houston. And it's probably the softest shirt we've released yet. I can see you guys wearing this thing on a Friday, Saturday night, partying down, spilling your Bud Lights and whatnot all over it, not worrying about it staining because,
PBR.
There you go. Some real blue collar brews, right?
Yeah.
So Larry, I know some guys are gonna have some questions about this, but
sure.
As far as the fit, because you got the big ones out there. You got Dixon and Hales and Legendary, and Retro Rifle. How do these fit comparatively? Are they true to size? They run big, they run small.
I would say they're true to size. I would call them right in between the Dixon and Hales. They fall right in the middle. I like mine just slightly baggy, so I always size up just a little because I don't want it too snug, especially down here in Texas where it's hot. So I always roll with the 2X. That's just me. But they're true to size. You're not gonna if you wear an XL and you buy an XL, chances are you're gonna be right on the money.
Gotcha. So when does this masterpiece drop for all those that want to? I mean, I know, but
yeah.
Hopefully, I'm going to get one tomorrow. But anyway, let them know when they can get them, how they can get them.
So tomorrow evening, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, grindstonegrooming.com. Obviously, if you're watching this right now, you're going to go on by, use code Outlaw. That's my people's code, Dino Chief. That's y'all's code for your viewers. Make sure when you're ordering, you use that code Outlaw, save 10%. Grindstonegrooming.com. If you can't find your size, once you get on that website, we do have another partner that also does sales for us, SW North Ironworks. They're also a retailer of ours. If you can't find it on grindstonegrooming.com, check their website. Same code will work for them. So yeah, 5 o'clock tomorrow, man. Eastern Standard Time, 4 Central.
So all I know is, guys, if you want one of these flannels, I'm going to tell you what, man, don't mess around. Don't be like, oh, $5.15, $5.20. I can go to the site and get some. I'm telling you, these ones are hot. They sell out. Set that alarm on your phone for $4.58. I'm not telling you $4.59, $4.58. So you're on that site, you got it ready, and you're ready to hit that button, click, and pay. Because I'm telling you, these grindstone flannels are hot, man. People are buying them quick. And I know, unlike a lot of the bigger companies with limited drop, I know these are limited drop. You're not making huge quantity of these. So if you want it, man, no second guesses, no hesitation. You better be hitting that click to buy button, or else you're going to miss out. Or you're going to be paying like 3 times what they're going for. And Larry,
and we're seeing it. We're seeing it right now too.
What is price on it? Like 59, isn't it, or something like that?
I think they're 60. Yeah. So, 60, and if your size small through XL, those are the ones that go first. Right. 2X, 3X, 4X, those sizes tend to linger around just a little bit longer. Small through XL go quick, man. Quick.
Right, yeah. So definitely don't mess around, and show Grindstone Flannel some support, because I'll tell you what, man, they support us, and that's the Heathen way. We're going to support those. And these flannels, I started off, Larry, with the square body, the very first one, and I've been buying every one since, and I have not been disappointed, guys. If you're a flannel guy, you will love these. If your woman loves flannels, she's going to like this. So get a his and hers. Make sure you get them, because I'll tell you what, man, that colorway is awesome. That blue, the way you guys did it. Nice. And you know what I like too is there's a company that every time they show the photos, the colors are like, you could tell they're worked.
Enhanced.
Yeah. You guys never do that. It's like whatever they are, you show them how they are. They're not brightened or enhanced or anything. So that's what I like about you guys too, because what you see is what you get when it shows up to you. So yeah, awesome job on that, man.
Amen. Appreciate that, gentlemen.
We appreciate you guys.
Modern Outlaws. Thank you guys for bringing me on. Dino,
thanks,
Chief,
brother.
Appreciate you guys, man.
All right, brother.
Thanks, brother.
You have a good one, man.
You too, man. We'll see you next month.
Sounds good. All righty, Chief.
Yes, sir.
We've got your buddies from Ohio. We got Lock and Loaded Coffee. Man, I got to order some of that stuff up. And I tell you what, I think I'm stopping by to see you on the way to Buckeye Beer Battle. Maybe we can drink a coffee. Because I know you got plenty of that. I know you got plenty of their stuff in your household. So yeah, definitely got to try them out. And we also have another one of our buddies, Florida Boys Grooming. He is making some awesome soap and some awesome deodorant. Check him out, man. He's working hard to make sure that your pits don't smell and your body's clean. So check him out, get that done, and go show him some love and support. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. And next up, we've got the Elegant Sasquatch, which tonight we are doing a giveaway for Elegant Sasquatch. I believe it's a $20 gift card. So you'll have to reach out to him. But he is making some shaving stuff. He's got all sorts of cool stuff. Check him out. Big supporter. I mean, he is another co-host with me on the wrestling show. But show him some support, some love and support, because I'll tell you what, man, he is doing. And speaking of love and support, Chief, we got an awesome rock star in this show right now. We have got the one and only Hemp Wizard, Mike Wiseman. What's happening, brother?
What?
That is awesome to see you here, man. I'll tell you what. I can't wait. What do we got? Like 4 weeks? 4 weeks until we get to see the Wizard. Yeah. It's like I feel like we should be singing, I'm off to see the Wizard, the wonderful Wizard. I'm telling you, man, I love seeing the Hemp Wizard. He is such an awesome guy, and he makes some great products too.
Well, you know what, too? Once we see him, we get to see Billy, we get to see Wes, we get to see all those guys, man. Everybody in the chats that's going to show up there. Right. Hello, everybody in the chat, by the way.
Speaking of Billy, man, Dead Silent, guys. Dead Silent is one of the bands that is the official bands of the Heathen Crew. So check out Dead Silent. I know they just released an album Edge of a Knife album. So go out and get that. It's on all platforms. Support them. They're supporting us. Billy is an awesome guy. And the other band we were talking about, Chief, and we were playing this other band on the countdown, but we got Wes Devoll.
Yeah.
And guys, I'm going to tell you what, man, we have a very special guest coming out.
Co-host.
Co-host, Mr. Wes Devoll. What's happening,
What's
brother?
up? What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Doing
Hi, Wes.
awesome, man. Doing awesome, Wes. Good to see you. Always a good time to have you on the show.
Always.
I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what, last year at the Buckeye Beer Battle, you were on that stage, man. It was awesome seeing you play, man. I'll tell you what, all the energy, all the songs, and we were playing your new song, Seven Deadly Sins. We played that on the opening. That's a kick-ass song. I know I believe you have a video for that too, and you're on
Yep.
all streaming platforms. So people, you can go out if you enjoyed that song, or maybe you got to watch the replay and listen to that song. If you like it, go support Wes Devoll. Go on and buy that song and pick up some other songs, because I bought a bunch of songs from the previous albums that you had out. So yeah, definitely check him out. He is awesome. He's got all this going on. And speaking of events, Wes, you're going to be at, once again, the big one right here for a
Yeah.
lot of us is the Buckeye Beer Battle. And we have the Hemp Wizard in here. But why don't you tell us a little bit about this, Wes?
Yeah, it's going to be a great event. I mean, past couple of years, it just keeps getting bigger and better. And, we got to open last year, and now we got a really good set time. We're like right in the middle of the day. So, I mean, it's just, when I say it gets bigger, now there's a whole show day prior,
Right.
with Dead Silent and a bunch of other great bands. But yeah, great times, great friends, and it's different than the average metal or rock show. It's feels very close knit, tight community. Being a part of the beard community and not
Right.
necessarily having a great beard or anything. It's different, but we just had the best time last year, and we're so glad to be asked to come back and have a
Right.
bigger set.
Yeah.
We do have a question here, and I got to answer this really quick. Black Sasquatch says, "How does Black Sasquatch become heathens?" Brother, you guys are heathens, and we'll get you put up here too. But yeah, I know you guys know Wes. Black Sasquatch, all those guys, a bunch of awesome guys too. But yeah, you guys are heathens. Don't worry. So we'll get you repped out too. But another show that you got coming up. Tell me about this one, because I just saw this, I think today. You had sent it to me, but let me get this on the big screen so everybody can see. But this one looks really interesting too. So tell me about this one, Wes. What's going on here?
Yeah, so we got hit up not too long ago to open for Ari Lehman with his band First Jason. And for those who don't know, he was the original Jason Voorhees from the very first Friday the 13th movie. He's the one that came out of the lake and swept up Alice from out of the canoe and everything. So he's like, the OG, the very first to do it. And there's a bunch of other, amazing bands, and they're all within
Right.
the horror and, shocking type stuff. And, we're just honored, honestly, to play there. But it'll be in Toledo at the Pale Horse, the Abyss.
Right,
And
right.
yeah, $15 advance, $20 day of the show. It's gonna be a blast. There's gonna be a bunch of cool little things there. Meet and greet with Ari and everything. So come out and
Nice.
have a great time. Meet some horror, legend.
Right, guys,
Pretty
if
close
you
to
are
you.
close, yeah, you know what? I was actually down in Toledo last weekend, so it's
Yep.
only about an hour drive for me.
Yep.
If you're close to Toledo, go check this out. Go support them. Go support Wes Devoll, man. You never know, Wes. I may pop up and see you down there. You never
That'd be
know.
awesome.
Heck yeah. If I can swing it, I'm going to try my best, but that'll be awesome.
Oh,
But
yeah.
guys, Wes, you've watched the show before and you know what we do. So, Chief, Wes,
Yes,
are
sir.
you ready to rock and roll? Shall we get into the standard?
Let's do
Full
it.
Ready
set.
for this? All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna take some accountability. When I was younger, I used to be like, damn, why old motherfuckers always sitting on the porch? Why they always chilling? And as I'm getting older, I like the porch. Sitting on the porch has stopped me from smacking a lot of motherfuckers. stop me from making some irrational decisions. They might have, you know what they, ain't that what it is? They cook with that porch shit. Sit on the porch a little bit.
Now before we get into this, I gotta ask a question. Wes, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. All right. So yeah. So we got some age on you, but I want to get this because this is gonna be awesome. Wes, what do you think about old guys sitting on the porch? About what that guy was talking about?
I envy it, honestly. I want to be an old person on a porch most days instead of having to get up at, ass crack of dawn to go to work. But I, you know, I don't see any slight towards it or, think anything bad of it. I think people that, especially people that, are up there in age, I think they've earned it and deserve to be able to lounge for, however long we have on this floating space rock.
Right, right. What do you think, Chief? What do you think about what what the reel said?
Dude, I laughed my ass off. That's spot on. Hey, listen, man. Me and Dino are Greek, and my great Yaya and Papu. I remember going to their house, and they sat on the porch with the rocking chairs. My
Yeah.
Yaya and Papu both had chew in their cheeks, spitting off the porch, drinking a quart of whiskey. It wasn't like at a bottle; it was a quart. They're drinking a quart, and they were over 100 years old. Old bacon grease, sitting on the porch, rocking and just enjoying life, man. And I'm getting
Right.
to that age where I'm like today, I busted my ass. I went to the gym. I got that tree cleaned up in my yard. I mowed the grass. I cracked the PBR and I sat on the porch. I was like, this is really nice. So porch sitting,
Right.
man, kind of clears your mind.
Right.
Clears your mind.
I absolutely agree, and I think the one thing that you said is being a little bit older when you're able to sit on that porch, right? It has saved a lot of youngins
Yeah.
from an ass beating because
Yeah.
you're on that porch going, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and be cool and relax. I'm not gonna get off this porch and go administer an ass whooping. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think there is a lot of positivity about being on a porch. It keeps you out of trouble. You're not worried about the stupid things. You're more about, you know what? I'm not gonna let anything bother me. I'm just gonna enjoy my Mai Tai or my iced tea or whatever we're doing. Maybe smoke a
PBR,
cigar. Yeah, PBR. Maybe smoke a cigar. And
Yep.
just relax and not let anything bother you.
100%.
Billy says, "Love front porch sitting, best place to have a drink." Yeah, yeah. I wasn't on the front porch because Chief, his place, it's a back porch deck, right?
All
And
day.
I'll tell you
All
what, when I was down there for your house for Worlds, I think we spent most of the time out on your back deck, just hanging
day. Yep.
out and enjoying
Telling
life,
lies.
man. But yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But I think this year at Buckeye Beer Battle, I think myself, you, Wes, and 30 Spray J, we're gonna sit down at a patio table, and just kind of enjoy life for a few minutes, maybe have a drink and maybe smoke a cigar or something together.
I
What do
would
you
love
think, Wes?
that.
Are you in? Can we count on you, Wes? Are you in for that?
100%. 100%.
Grab
Heck
Billy.
yeah, yep, and Billy. Billy's gonna be part of it too, because Billy's a chill, cool, awesome dude. So we're gonna have him there. But yeah, man. But any other last comments on sitting on the porch? Or you think we covered that pretty good?
Yeah, it's just a good place to be, man, mentally.
Right? I would have to agree. Well, next up, guys, we have a very special edition of Survey Says. So, guys, this week is going to be greatest hard rock heavy metal bands of all time. Tonight on Survey Says, we're turning the amps to 11 and settling an argument that could destroy friendships. So, coming in at number 10, guys, we have Pantera. Groove, aggression, attitude, and some absolutely monstrous riffs. What do you guys think about that?
Gym music all day. Rock.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's list is going to be obviously different. I think Pantera, though, definitely helped keep heavy metal afloat through the 90s, like grunge area. You know, when all that Seattle music was coming out, they kept it, pure and tough. And,
Right.
everybody has their issues with everybody, but nonetheless they definitely kept true to themselves all the way till the end. And even now, I saw them a couple years ago with the new lineup, and it's still just amazing to hear the music.
Right, right. Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, Pantera has gotta love Pantera because Dimebag was a huge Ace Frehley fan, so that kind of touched heart with me, and you could kind of tell with some of his playing, he was a big Ace Frehley fan, but love Pantera. Pantera is awesome.
Great
Number
card too.
9. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Number 9, we have Motorhead. Fast, loud, and unapologetic. Lemmy was one of one.
I see
I
you got
agree.
his hat on. Yeah.
You know.
Lemmy is God, so
Yep.
that's just all there is to it. It's kind of like Ozzy. There's just nobody is ever going to replicate that, and it's impossible. And I think if you try to label somebody the new Lemmy or the new Ozzy, it's just plain and idiotic.
Right. I would hate if I was a musician, I would hate for anybody to try to label me like the new Lemmy or new Ozzy because I don't ever want to try to like walk in those shoes or fill those shoes because you're
It's
always going to
impossible.
be, yeah, it's going to be a letdown. No matter what you do, you're never going to live up to that. So it's kind of like that would be like the kiss of death, the curse. If somebody said, hey, you know what? This guy's the new Lemmy. Like, no, 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 no. you know? But yeah, I agree with that. There's
Yeah, I
no
like him.
way.
He didn't give no shits about nothing, man. It was
Right,
his way all day long.
right, right. All right, guys. Number 9, we got Judas Priest, the Metal Gods. They helped define both the sound and the look of heavy metal. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah,
Check my
I
email
mean,
address.
Rob Halford's the metal god and everything. He's
Right.
70 something years old and still can hit them high notes that he hit back in the 70s. And
Yep.
once again, saw them recently, and I mean, just blew me away instantly. And he still comes out on the chopper and everything, and belting out Painkiller like it's nothing. And I couldn't do it to save my life.
Yep. You know what's crazy is Chief Smith said about his email, and it was funny the first time he told me his email is actually my favorite Judas Priest song. And I'm assuming it's your favorite Judas Priest song too, Chief. Um,
Yeah.
his is Turbo Lover.
Oh,
So yeah, man, that song absolutely awesome. I remember the video didn't really make a lot of sense to the
Yes.
song, but it was badass. It was
Yeah.
badass.
They were
I love
confusing
Turbo Lover.
videos back in the day. They were confusing. Yeah.
Yep.
I think my favorite has to be probably Foof. It's between you can't go wrong with Breaking the Law, obviously, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Painkiller, The Ripper,
Yeah.
Hell
Yep.
Bent for Leather. I
Yeah.
love all
Mhm.
those songs.
Yeah. Yeah, they really Judas Priest has got a lot of bangers out there, a lot of badass songs, but
Even
hard to
the
pick just
new
one.
stuff that has
Yeah,
come out in the past 5 years, I mean, just still amazing.
right, right. He's still got the talent. He's still belting it out, man. And that voice, I'll tell you what, if you had never heard him before and heard him today, you would think he was a young man
Yep.
because his voice is perfect and just unbelievable. Unmatched, I would say. His voice, the longevity and how he can hit it, very unmatched, man. What a fantastic. And he is the metal god when it comes to the voice, but badass. Number 7, guys, we got Guns N' Roses. Dangerous, unpredictable, and loaded with attitude. Appetite for Destruction alone earns them a place here. What do you guys think?
I have my mixed opinions. I've become
Yeah.
more of a fan, I guess, recently
Mhm.
than I have been in recent years, but
Right,
I've grown to appreciate it more, I should say. Um,
right.
but nonetheless, yeah, you can't deny the impact they had.
Of
Would you
course.
say, I would say this. I think Guns N' Roses stopped existing when everybody got fired. It was the Axl Rose show. I
Right.
think,
Chinese democracy time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Appetite for Destruction is one of the most badass rock albums ever, heavy metal because it came out and it kicked everybody's ass. If I remember correctly, it kind of kicked the grunge out a little bit.
Yeah.
It just came in and dude, I'll tell you what, man, they came full throttle with that one. That's a lot of stuff. I don't know though if they should be placed higher than some of the ones that we had. Maybe number 7 is a little bit high for them compared to what we've had so far, but I think there is a place for them on the list. Just my opinion. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think they deserve a list. Like a spot on the list, obviously, because but like I said, I think with Appetite for Destruction, you chase that each album after that, and you're not going to be able to replicate it exactly like
Right.
people.
Right. Right.
I don't think they should be heavy metal because I didn't really consider them heavy metal.
Well,
No.
it is a heavy metal hard rock list. So hard rock, they fit. But yeah, I mean they're not as heavy as like Motorhead, and Pantera. But yeah. Well, all right, guys. Number 6, and this seems to me like they're kind of low on the list. I would have thought they would have been higher. But AC/DC. One guitar riff, and you immediately know who's playing decades of straight up rock and roll anthems. We got them
Yeah,
at number 6. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
yeah, they belong. Obviously, I think not a bad album, really.
No.
Right. Right.
Everybody
I
knows
was
every
talking.
word.
Right. I was
Right.
talking
Yeah.
to my coworker today. AC/DC came up. I said, "You want to know what's amazing about AC/DC is usually when a lead singer dies, the band's over with." And they got really lucky by getting Brian Johnson, and they kept going. So they've been through a lot, and going from Bon Scott to Brian Johnson, and still, kicking ass. So they
Yeah,
are
Journey
definitely a
got lucky
badass.
too with their lead singer. Journey got real lucky.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. Number 5. I know this is probably a favorite of you guys too. Iron Maiden. Epic songs,
Yes.
incredible musicianship, legendary live shows, and of course, Eddie Maiden. So, what do you guys think about that?
Huge
Yeah,
fan,
I
man.
mean,
Huge fan.
love
Yeah.
Back in
them.
the day.
Each singer, has their own set of albums and whatnot, and I think they just kept getting better, honestly. Especially,
Yeah.
when you get somebody like Bruce to sing for you
Right.
and to be
Right.
as active and all the things they can incorporate in their shows and everything. It just kept getting better, and now they're one of those bands that no matter where you go, you're gonna see somebody wearing their shirt.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And would you say that their shirts, a lot of people wear them because it's almost like Eddie Maiden has been like is like a pop icon, right? Like
Yeah.
a pop culture icon because I've seen like girls that are like 18 wearing these like Iron Maiden shirts. I'm like, do you even
Yeah.
know who Iron
Yeah.
Maiden is? Like the shirt looks cool, So I mean,
Yeah.
they're everywhere. People love the shirt designs, the music, everything about them. So they really capitalized on all that stuff. I think it's awesome. I totally dig Iron Maiden.
Yeah. They
Uh,
capitalized on Eddie, and
yeah,
Eddie makes them money, and he's not even real. It's great. I love it.
right, right. All right, guys. Number 4, Black Sabbath. The Godfathers of heavy metal, Ozzy, Iommi, Geezer, and Ward helped create the blueprint for everything that followed. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think they should either be number one or tied for number one. Without Sabbath, we have nothing.
Right,
At least I have nothing personally.
right,
Without Sabbath, there's no other metal band really. Because
right,
without Sabbath, there is no heavy metal, and they are the
right,
creators and inventors of a trillion-dollar industry.
Yep.
right. I would like to, I got to look at this list, and I think the top 5 could be rearranged any way you wanted to. So when we'll go through the whole thing, but yeah, Black Sabbath definitely needs to be high on the list. You got, what more can you say than they started it, they are the founders, and Ozzy. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Enough said.
what do you think? Alrighty,
Yep.
number 3, we have Metallica. They took thrash from the underground to stadiums around the world and became one of the biggest metal bands in history. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, amazing. It arguably the biggest metal band in the world, just based off of numbers and what they've been able to accomplish. Obviously, the Black Album being like the number one metal album, still
Right,
topping charts.
right,
Yeah, I think same could be said without Metallica, a lot of bands wouldn't exist, and they were also the inventors of their own genre, thrash metal.
Right.
Because once again, everything stems back to Sabbath.
Right.
You have 200 different subgenres of metal, and everyone, just all roads lead back to Sabbath to some degree somehow. And I think
Right.
Metallica is definitely close to that, spot of could be the greatest band of all time.
Right. Right.
I don't think those guys age at all because I was in middle school and they're out there performing and people got the jackets with the patches and the pins and they don't age at all.
Oh. No. All right, guys. Number 2, and this warms my heart. Kiss.
Kiss.
You wanted the best, you got the best. Makeup, costumes, pyro, blood, larger than life personalities. The Kiss Army. Kiss doesn't just put on concerts, they turned rock and roll into a spectacle.
Do I really need to say anything, or number one in my life and world? Without Kiss, I probably wouldn't be alive. Number one band I've seen the most amount of times. I think 6 times. I saw them before they stopped. I got to see them at least 6 times.
Right.
Without Kiss, I wouldn't be doing this or anything. So they're number one in my book. But yeah,
Right. Right. Chief.
That's pretty big statement, Wes. I mean, I like Kiss. I think they're cool and all, but that's a pretty good statement from you. No kidding.
yep.
Okay.
I got Gene tattooed on the back of my leg.
Oh, all right. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Got a Thunder, the demon, right there. Yeah.
100%.
Right. All right, guys. Are you ready for number 1?
You got any
Let me,
guesses?
let,
Yes.
let me ask this. Who do you guys think number 1 is on this list?
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Taylor Swift.
No Britney Spears, Chief. All right, guys. Number 1, Led Zeppelin. Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, John Paul Jones, John Bonham. 4 musicians who helped define what hard rock could become: the riffs, the vocals, the drums, the swagger, the songwriting. Led Zeppelin takes the survey, says crown on the list.
Wow.
You know, if you look at this list, fellas, the top 5 in the list, any one of these could take first place depending on
Sure.
who is viewing it. So I think the list was good, but just depends on who you like more, and it's all subjective, right? But Led Zeppelin, you got to give it to them. They did a lot of amazing things, and as far as I'm concerned, Bonham is probably the best drummer ever, in my opinion. I think Bonham is the best drummer ever. So
Yeah, I think most drummers that are alive would probably agree with you on that. Because Bonham was somebody else that couldn't be replicated, and the only person that could even come close is his son, Jason. And he had his own success, in the 80s and 90s with
right,
his band. Um,
right,
yeah, I think Zeppelin is what all the classic rock stars and people that play rock specifically and whatnot. That's what they kind of aspire to be, and that's the goal, at least, of how you want to sound, everything you can accomplish
right,
and do as a musician.
right,
Zeppelin's up there. I think like you said, that top 5 is could be put any kind of way, and it would fit. And I'm not the biggest Zeppelin fan, but goddamn if they didn't do some
right,
amazing music.
right, right. So here's my final question for survey says, fellas. Led Zeppelin, Kiss, or Metallica. You can only listen to one of their catalogs for the rest of your life. Who are you taking? Now, it's probably pretty obvious myself and Wes are probably going to say Kiss. So,
Zeppelin.
Chief, you be Zeppelin? Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's a hard
when
one,
the
too.
I know when the kids in high school were listening to Cinderella and Rat and Poison and all the hair bands, I
Yeah,
was with Coda album and Zoso album and
yeah,
and some Kiss, but it was
yeah,
mostly Zeppelin, man. And I don't know
yeah,
what it was, but it was the time and it was the music and the feel,
yep,
it just
yep,
worked.
right. You know, and that's the thing. I don't think you could go wrong with any of the like anybody that we mentioned on that top 10 list. I could listen to their catalog. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of them that were mentioned on that list, as far as I'm concerned. You know,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
But you
Yep.
know, it's funny they ask about listening. So let me ask you this, Wes, since you're a diehard Kiss fan too. Do you ever go to where you're like, you know what? I'm going to stop listening to Kiss for about 2 months, and then you come back and it's like you rediscover them? Because I was going through phases where I was playing them all the time. Like, okay, I got to stop playing them for a while because I'm starting to ruin it. Leave alone for about 2 months and come back like, wow, it's happy again. You know what I mean? You ever go through that, Wes, with bands, anything like
No.
that? No,
There's certain bands, obviously, but Kiss, no. That's honest
no,
truth. I've 25 years. I've been able to name the original four since I was probably 2 or 3 years old. Um,
right,
and there's footage of it too. But yeah, I think has such a catalog that can any kind of
right,
mood, any kind of sound you're looking for. They have heavy metal, with the
right,
Revenge album and
right.
Carnival of Souls was like grungy kind of, and you have the disco
Right.
era. You have just
we,
everything. And
we don't talk about the disco era, Wes. That's
Love
no
oh,
secret.
ballads.
we can talk about the disco era. A billion streams on Spotify says otherwise.
Right, right.
The
And
love ballads.
unfortunately, without that song, they could have,
Yeah,
not had as much success. But I
right,
think it's ridiculous for people to pin just that song on as
right,
the only Kiss song they know. I think you like that
right.
song, you're able to like anything they've put out. And 25 years
I
old, have
agree.
not gone a week without listening to Kiss in my life.
Right, right.
Dang.
That's awesome. Well, all right, guys, that brings us into our next segment, Chief's Salty Corner. What do you got to bitch about this week, Chief?
You know what, man? I love this part because I get to vent a little bit. Um, we broke free of paying taxes, and I kind of get it. You got to pay your taxes, right? But when my check comes in, wham, they tax it, right? Oh, let's go buy some soda pop. Bam, tax it again. Oh, guess what? I paid my house off a couple years ago. I own it. No, that's a lie. Now, guess what? If I miss my tax payment, they're going to take my
Right,
house back. And my land that I paid for, that I own, you don't own it. You don't own anything. Taxes are theft, bro. Just wanted to put that out there. Taxation is theft. And meatloaf, dude. Wes, help me out here. Wes,
Yeah,
meatloaf, thumbs down or thumbs up?
thumbs down on the burger cake with ketchup icing.
yes, yes. Yep. Wes, I think you just made a new best friend with Chief. Yes, I
Nice.
agree. All
Taxation
right.
is bullshit. They tax the crap out of us. That's enough. I'm
Yeah,
done.
fuck taxation and fuck
Yes.
meatloaf.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck meatloaf.
Especially when you go to a diner and you order meatloaf and you get taxed on
They
that meatloaf
tax you on
too.
it.
Yeah, that's
That's a
right.
double conundrum. What the fuck?
That's right. Fuck that. Alrighty, guys. Next up, we got to change my mind. And Chief, you got your glasses on because I'm not able to read. I forgot what it is already.
Being family doesn't automatically earn your loyalty.
Who would like to go first on this one?
You know what, Dino?
Chief.
Go ahead. Dino, go ahead. You go ahead first.
You know, I think that's true because I think all of us have had a family member that just because they're blood, they think that they got the loyalty. There are a lot of, I mean, I've had a couple family members that are like dirt bags, shit bags. And I'm like, you ain't got my loyalty just because we're related by blood. Uh-uh. I'm not dealing with that. Nope. You don't have my loyalty because your actions, the way you act, the way you speak. Um, you know, family in general, right off the bat, you're like, okay, I'll give you some respect and loyalty. But once they start doing stupid shit, you're like, no, man, that ain't cool. Like, I am not claiming you as part of the family. So yeah, I don't think you get unlimited loyalty just because you're related by blood. What do you guys think?
You know what? To jump on top of that, though, I, I love my family, man, and we get along great and stuff. But I think it's a lot easier to call somebody in the family out than it is like best friend when he's screwing. You pull him off the side and you give him that buddy buddy speech. But if you're sitting around a table and somebody pisses you off, you're like, boop, call him out right then and there. I don't know. It's kind of easier on my end for some reason to just
Right.
But no, loyalty and family. Yeah, just because they're blood, you can. Hell, I didn't talk to my old man for 6 years one time, and it was a little
Yeah.
bit of disrespect, and it wasn't even at me. It was
Right.
disrespect in the family, and he pissed me off that bad. I talked to him for 6 years. So yeah,
Yep. What do you think, Wes?
I've had my fair share of experiences with family, and loyalty definitely you gotta earn. And I still, I don't have family that talk to me because of who I am and what I do and my choices that I've made in my life. I spend a lot of holidays not talking to a
Right.
lot of people that don't want to talk to me and they don't like me, blocked, unadded, talk behind backs just because of this. Um, and
mine's
so
Yeah.
I have my fair share of opinions, but
Sure.
at the end of the day, I'm somebody that loves and respects family traditions and events and whatnot. And I think it's unfair, but at the same time, I have friends that are closer than some certain family members. I have, you know, the best fans and friends in the world, and a lot of them mean more to me, and they do more
Right.
for me, I should say.
Right.
Because no matter what, I'm somebody I'll always love my family, no matter what, despite what they
Right.
might think of me. I try to be the bigger person, but obviously I have a mouth. But I think I'm a pretty fair person, and I'm not a bad person. I don't do shitty
Right.
things.
Right.
But yeah, I think it doesn't just because you're family doesn't mean that you're going to be loyal to me or I'm going to be loyal to you.
Right. It's crazy, Wes, something you said, and it doesn't make any sense, is when you're doing what you do and you're trying to make it, and you're showing your artistic creativity, you're putting all the hard work in, and that's where you look at it and you're like, if anybody should be supporting you, it should be family, right? Because hey, you
Right,
know what? I want to see you make it, I want to see you get big, I want to see you live your dreams and all that. And isn't it crazy how sometimes when you think that the family support, that you get other people, just friends or people you don't really know as well, they're like, "Hey, man, I got you. Whatever you need, I support you." I mean, to me, that's crazy, especially with what you're doing, because obviously you're, you're ground floor with what you're doing. The only place you can go is up, and you're starting to rise. And I'll guarantee you this: once you get big and you get that spot, how many of them are going to come out of the woodwork going, "Hey, Wes, remember this?" And they don't remember that
right.
they didn't support you when you needed it the most, to give you that, "Hey, you can do it. Don't give up. Don't give up." So it always, when I've talked to other artists, it's always been that way. They're like, "Yeah, half my family, they don't like me. They don't like what I do." But I'm like, why are they not supporting you? You know what I mean? Like, they
yeah,
should be behind you, supporting you, raising you up, because it takes a lot of guts and a lot of balls to do what you're doing,
yeah,
and a lot of time and grind. I mean, you're not a rock star yet as far as, being full time. You
Right,
you you got a day job. So you got a day job, you're putting in at the day job, you're grinding with this, grinding with the band. I mean, you're putting a lot of work and effort. It's not like you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna spend 10 minutes and I'm gonna be a rock star." No, you're
right.
putting in the work, man. So they should be supporting you. And I've always found that funny that families don't support the rock star. You know what I mean?
I
It's just
think
crazy.
my instant family, parents, brother, and whatnot, they all support me. They all support
Mhm.
what I do. They're great
Right.
supporters. It's
Right.
it's just like the extended family and whatnot. And I'm
Right.
not gonna get too specific, obviously, but
Right. Right. Right.
um,
Right. Right. Yeah.
I find it at first I'm numb to it now. It is what it is.
Right.
I'm a grown ass man. But
Right.
I think at first it was odd. Because you're
Right.
like I just because of I portray this kind of person when I'm doing my thing
Right.
with music, and I portray this image.
Right.
You know, just because I do that, it warrants to be shunned basically by, you know, certain people and to be talked
Right.
down to and belittled in certain ways and or just not spoken to in years. And
Right.
I think it's idiotic, and you know, I support anybody in their future endeavors and everything and what they, you know, aspire to
Right.
be or want to do. But you know, it's just not a given in this, at least in this industry, that you'll receive it back.
Right. Well, I tell you what, Wes, just so you know, you got an extended family, and that's called the Heathen Crew. And we support you and got your back, man.
I
Real
appreciate it,
quick,
guys.
before we go to that, Wes, what you're doing now? Are you hurting anybody? Are
Well,
you
you know,
are you taking money out of your family's mouth? No. You're supporting family. You're enjoying what you're doing. You're not hurting a living soul, and it's basic therapy. Like this for me and Dino is kind of therapeutic. What you're doing
Right.
is probably more therapeutic than you think, and
Right.
the people are enjoying listening to you, and they come to
Yep.
see you. They come to pay money to see you, and that puts food on people's plates. So I don't see why anybody could be mad at what you do, brother.
Right.
I
Right.
appreciate it, guys.
So, guys, I think we kind of went through this, but yeah, my mind, and I don't think we changed anybody's minds
Nah.
because I think everybody was on the same. We were on the same plane that
Yeah.
people don't get it, you know. But yeah, awesome. And next up, we have got one of our favorite segments,
Ooh.
the "What the Fuck" segment. And this
All right.
week, this is what we got, fellas. In Switzerland, you can pay a clown to stalk someone for 7 days, following them around, setting traps, sending scary texts, and even smashing a pie in their face. What the fuck?
I want to know why we can't do that here. Why is it only in Switzerland?
I can tell you why
yeah,
we don't do it here. People carry.
Yeah, true.
right? Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah. Did you see, you know, speaking of that, Wes and Chief, did you see, I think it was like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, there were guys dressing up as clowns in Metro Detroit area doing weird shit coming at people, and one actually got shot.
I can see it happen.
look around, find out.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
there was that whole clown scare back
yeah.
like 10 years ago when I
Mhm.
when I was like in high school and everything, and it was, you know, it's dangerous to do, you know, things like that aren't in a haunted house, you know, attraction setting, because we're an open carry country, so we, you know,
Right,
we get
right,
scared, and a lot of people do the, you know, have reactions that just might not be what you
right,
want to happen.
right.
Yeah.
So let me ask this, Chief: if you're in Switzerland, you're living in Switzerland, and I hired a clown, or you actually, Jay hires a clown to do this to you. What do you what is your reaction, Chief?
If that clown gives me a Toblerone, me and that clown are good. Give me some
What if
chocolate. We're good.
what if this clown continuously sneaks up on you and hits you in the face with pies? Would that happen one time or 2 times?
If it was a good peanut butter pie, I'd probably let him do it again. I'll be honest.
Right. Now let me ask you this, Wes. If you lived in Switzerland, would you take a job as being a clown that went around doing that? Would you
You
have
know,
fun doing that?
I would have a lot of fun, but I don't like getting punched in the face. I'm sure that would happen quite often in that kind of line of work. So maybe if I wear, you know, like a kind of a shield mask type thing and paint clown paint on it, but
Here we go. You know what we'll do? If you were over there, we would have Chief be your bodyguard. So Chief would go out with you and make sure you didn't get hurt.
okay,
He would make sure. Yeah.
I
What do you
might do
think,
it
Chief?
then.
All right.
Oh gosh. All right, guys. Moving on, we have got the reset the room. So are you guys ready for a funny video? You guys
Let's
ready
do
for
it.
this? All right, guys. In the chat, let us know. In the chat, let us know if you would take the job being a clown over in Switzerland doing that stuff, and let us know what you think. But here we go. Let's
Get
rock.
ready to laugh.
As all friends? Yeah. Where did you guys meet?
All of our husbands are dead.
Did y'all meet at the cemetery? How the fuck? found support through each other, so that's what's up, okay? Are you guys on a prowl, or are you scared you're gonna kill him again?
They have insurance.
You said as long as I have insurance? I love you! Did any one of y'all kill your husbands like on purpose?
No accident.
No accident? You liar!
Oh no, he just fell off the boat. Oopsie daisy.
Damn, dude! You're like, whoa, look at the birds! Who was on the boat with him?
He was kayaking.
He is kayaking. That's a poor boat. That's why he killed himself. He's so fucking poor. They're all laughing. Relax.
You gotta laugh.
Dude, you have to laugh. Yeah, my little sister passed away. Dude, you gotta fucking laugh. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Kill yourself on a boat? You gotta fucking laugh.
I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. It nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself. It's funny when you bring up Down syndrome, you can always tell who's never been around it in their lives. You know what I mean? Like if I tell people, if I'm like, yeah, I have family members with Down syndrome, people that have never been around it are always like, oh. Like Down syndrome is the fucking end of the world. Like, oh. Are they okay? Are they doing okay? It's like, they're doing better than everybody I know. They're the only dudes I know having a good time pretty consistently. Sorry they're not on fucking Adderall and anti-anxiety like the rest of us. They're on fucking Capri Suns. Having a good time. Dude, my Uncle Danny sneaks grilled cheese sandwiches into restaurants just in case they don't serve grilled cheese sandwiches. I don't know where he's getting these fucking things. It's the best. It's the best. You'll be out to dinner with him, you look across the table, you see him sneaking a grilled cheese. Yo, where'd you get that cheese, Danny? His dad's with him, he's like, that fucker, he's been making him at night, I know he is. I'm not making him at night, Dad. And he'll look at you and be like, I'm making him at night.
Oh God. Oh, that's some funny stuff, man. Funny stuff.
Man.
I'll tell you what, man. When I had the ice cream parlor, I love when Down syndrome kids would come in, man. They would make you laugh. They're always so happy. They're smiling. They are having a good time no matter what. I would give them like extra sprinkles and stuff on their top, and just, dude, it is the world to them. It is so awesome, man. I'll tell you, it's so awesome for that. But yeah, let's see here. Alrighty, guys. Here is where Tactical Santa loses to Wes Devoll because it's Chief's
Absolutely.
knowledge check, and this is the game show. And you know what happens? I lose to Wes Devoll. I can already tell.
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
Chief, go ahead and get this going so I can take my ass whooping.
All right. Well, you guys are going to play against each other, but I always have don't Google it. So everybody that's in the chat, don't Google this question.
Sorry to hear my cat in the background.
Yep.
What was it?
So, Chief, the answer for this question wins the Elegant Sasquatch giveaway, correct?
Yes.
$20 gift certificate. All right.
So this is just for the people in the chat. The most visited country in the world. Just for the chat. Start put them in there. And Dino, you know the answer. So you see that, that winner, let me know. Okay. So I'm going to start off with our buddy Wes. And this is going to be real easy. And he's going to know it. And he's going to get a point. And I got to get a pen. Okay. Wes.
Yeah.
Who was the first American Idol winner?
Was it Kelly Clarkson?
Yes.
I'm getting my ass whooped. No clue. I'm done.
I knew he'd get that one. It was just so easy. Okay. All right, Dino, you remember this movie, The Big Lebowski?
Vaguely, a little bit.
Oh, I hope you got this, buddy. The Dude. What was the band he could not stand?
Rush?
You're kind of close. Wes, you got anything for a point?
Nah, I don't.
Well, you guys think about it. We can come back to that one. Okay, now back to Wes. Before Phil Collins was the lead singer of Genesis, who was the lead singer? Wes.
I don't know. I don't listen to Genesis.
Oh, there was Phil Collins. Before that was, and he went on his own.
Yes, I think I know this one. I'm getting excited.
Go ahead. Dino,
Peter
what you got?
Gabriel? Peter
Yes.
Gabriel?
All right,
Damn
so
it, I
that's
did
one.
know that one too.
You did too, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so we're to Dino again. Dino,
Yep.
which rock star, and if you don't know this one, we're done being friends. Which rock star moonlights as a horror movie producer and writer?
Rob Zombie.
Yes. All right, so that's 2-1, Wes. You better kick it in second gear. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to test your knowledge here. Wes, what classical composer was deaf?
Beethoven.
Oh man, 2-2. God, that was a good one. I didn't know if any of you get that one. Okay, Dino. Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl was formerly a drummer for what famous grunge band?
Come on.
That, Chief, that one's a little bit too easy, especially if we're coming down to that. So yeah. That one's a little bit too easy. I don't want to take the lead over an easy one like that. Nirvana.
Okay. All right. So Dino with 3, Wes with 2.
Oh, we got a winner, Chief, and guess who it is?
We do?
Yeah,
Who is
Ray
it?
Smokey.
Oh,
Ray,
God, Ray. Oh, boy. All right.
Ray Smokey, he won.
All right. So we are down to Wes.
Mm-hmm.
Wes, I don't know if this is in your genre or not. Where was Tupac born?
Let's see. I know it's an easy fucking answer. I know it's in California, right? No? Fuck. I don't know then.
Gino.
New York?
Yes. Yes.
What? Really?
Yeah. Yep. East Harlem. Yeah.
Wow.
Man, you're doing good, Dino. Okay. Wes. Or wait. No, it's Dino. Who was the first lead guitarist for Metallica?
Dave Mustaine.
Man, you're kicking ass. Good job, Dino. And that is all.
You gotta give Wes one more question worth like 3 points or something.
Okay, let me go.
Because you gave me a bunch of easy ones. So you got
Should I sing him a lyric? Should I sing him a lyric?
It can't be from the 40s though, Chief. You got something modern.
I'll give him 10 points if he can finish the lyric on this.
All right.
My loneliness
is killing me.
Well done, Wes. Well done.
Oh man, I bet I would have bet money. He'd be like, I don't know who the hell that is. I don't know. Never heard that shit before.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, good job, guys. Good job.
Well, guys, we got our winner from that. It was Ray Smokey. And guys, we're coming up to I just want to let everybody know we're coming up to the cake show. Wes Devoll, definitely not the last time we're gonna get you on the show, brother. We had a fun time. Awesome time. Thanks for everybody showing up. We will be getting into the cake show in a minute. For those that don't want to stay and watch it, we understand. Thank you for supporting. Everybody, please go to the Heathen Crew page, become part of the Heathens, support who supports you. Check out Wes Devoll. And Wes, once again, let everybody know where they can download your music. And it was 7 Deadly Sins was the song that we used for the countdown. If you like it, go check it out. He's got a bunch of great stuff. But where can people get your stuff, Wes?
Yeah, you can just look us up on pretty much every social media platform under Wes Devoll. We just released 7 Deadly Sins last month. It's been going great, and we've been loving the reaction we're getting from it. We're still in the studio finishing up our EP and everything. Spotify, all streaming platforms, you can find us. We'll be at the King of Clubs August 23rd. It's a free show. Come out and see us. A bunch of other great bands like Audioside, Black Sasquatch, Sour Blood, 8 Pound Pressure. Then we got September 5th in Toledo at the Abyss with first Jason with Ari Lehman from the original Friday the 13th. And then obviously Beard Battle. So it's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, just come out, check us out. Support local heavy metal.
That's right, guys. So once again, support those who support you. Wes Devoll, check him out. Wes, it was awesome to have you on here. Nothing but love and respect, man. Can't wait to see you at the Buckeye Beer Battle. I may sneak in and see you in Toledo for that Jason first one if I can make it happen. But man, anything you need, always get a hold of us. The Heathens have got your back and we support you. But thank you very much, Wes, and we'll talk to you soon, brother.
See you guys later.
Brother.
Take care. Alrighty, guys, that brings us. We got the 1 minute countdown coming up for the cake show. But thank you for sticking around. If you're sticking around for the cake show, if not, we totally understand. And hopefully, Chief, I've knocked it out of the park, and hopefully it's another 10. But anyway, let's get her going. And here we go, guys. Here's your 1 minute warning.
If you a baddie and you know it, make it clap. If you a baddie and you know it, make it clap. If you a baddie and you know it, and you really wanna hold it, shake your ass and fucking throw it, make it clap. If it's fat, make it clap. If it's fat, make it clap. Okay. If it's fat, make it clap. If it's fat, if it's okay, okay. Make it clap. If it's fat, make it clap. Okay. I like booty and I don't just mean Titanic ones. I like the little in the middle and the fattest ones. I like them emo, e-girl, yeehaw, all the classic ones. I like bougie booties just as much as trashy ones. Okay, if you got it, go and shake it. Don't be shy when you display it. If it's in some jeans or if you at the club completely naked, you ain't gotta be afraid. That ass is perfect how you made it. Out here doing God's work and everyone appreciates it.
It's time for dessert.
Welcome to the Cake Show, presented by Modern Outlaws.
Yeah. Like so. They already watching. Welcome to the Cake Show. I make it bounce real slow. Every eye on me when I hit that floor. Neon glow on my silhouette. You ain't seen nothing like this yet. Cake show. Yeah, I run this vibe. Every move hit right on time. No rush. Let it all unfold. I don't chase, baby. I control. Walking, now the room goes still. I don't gotta try, I just let them feel. Every step, got the rhythm to it. Like the beat itself got pulled into it. Curves got weight, yeah, I know my power. I take my time, I don't count the hours. Slow turn, let the moment breathe. They lean in close, but they can't touch me. I ain't here just to entertain. I shift the vibe, I change the game. Confidence dripping head to toe. That's why they all come to the show. I make it bounce. I feel slow. Every eye on me when I hit that floor. Neon glow on my silhouette. You ain't seen nothing like this yet. Mirror lights catch every line, every angle of design. I don't rush, I let it ride. Got the whole room hypnotized. Baseline matching how I move. Every step locked in the groove. They don't talk, they just stare. I can feel it in the air. Voluptuous, yeah, I own my frame. Confidence, I can't tame this flame. When I move, it's understood. I'm the moment, I'm the move. Take your time, don't blink. Let it sink in deep. This ain't just a show. This is energy. I make it bounce real slow. From the front to the back.
for watching The Cake Show.
Alrighty, guys. What would you give Chief? What's the ranking? What's the rating this week?
That last one scared the hell out of me. Oof. Jay, don't crash your car on your way home, buddy. Jeez.
Right. Mr. Harmon, what do you give as the official rating of the cake? Oh, well, look at this. Before I can even say something, Mr. Harmon comes in. He's saying it's a 10. Mr. Harmon is saying it's a 10. And when Mr. Harmon says it's a 10, I know I did my job right. Chief, what are you giving it? What are you giving it?
I'm going to give it a 9 because that one scared me. She had like flames on her and stuff. Ooh. Yeah.
Shadow, are you still in here? Are you still in here? Guys, give us your rating. I want to see because we got 10 so far. I'm going to give it a 10. Let's see here. 30 Spray J says 9.7. Missed a few muscle mommies. Yeah, I know. But Jay, I did have the cupcakes in there for you. I had a couple cupcakes. Shadow says it's a 10. So you know what, guys? I'm going to take this week's cake show as a win. I promise, Chief, next week I will put some more muscle mommy in there for you. I'll get that in there. But guys, what an awesome show tonight. Please do us a favor, man. We do, Chief and myself, we do believe in Jay and all the sponsors, everybody that's on here. And we truly believe in Randall. Randall says it's a 10, so it's a 10 too. Randall's got that in there. But guys, we thoroughly believe in all these companies that support the show. Go out and support them, man. Support these bands. It's just a cool thing to do. They support us. Check out the Heathen page. Get on there. And sorry, Chief, but I gotta say this. I got a show on Sunday called the Suplex Syndicate. It's got Elegant Sasquatch as a co-host. 30 Spray J, myself, and Shifty. And Chief, I've got a new show out, and it's Monday night, and it's called Kicks and Calibers. So I'm going to open the vault up, Chief, and show some shoes off, some firearms off, some shirts off, and a wild card, something else. But
I'm
check
glad
me
you
out.
clarified because I thought it was a feet pick show. Okay, cool.
Well, I wouldn't make any money that way. Nobody wants to see my feet. No. But 7:30 on Monday night, it's my first one. We'll see how it goes. But guys, remember, support those who support you. Check out the Heathen Crew. Big things are coming, Chief. We can't really talk about everything, but big things are coming for the Heathen Crew. Stay tuned. As always, Chief and I, and Jay, he's here. We appreciate all the support and love. We thank you all very much. And Chief, without further ado, do you want to send us out if I can get everything right here? I got to figure out where I'm at. All right. I got it. All right. Send us out, Chief.
Like Dino said, everybody in the chats, we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for coming to support us and just hanging out and having a good time. Hopefully, we'll see you all next Thursday. Modern Outlaws is out!
Remember, staying to yourself and not bothering people bothers people. Until we meet again!
And now we crown our king.
I'm king now.
You sure are.
Execute them!
There you go, partner.
I'm sheriff now?
Yep.
Arrest the children.
No, sheriff, don't!
Oh my God.
Strip. Make it sad.
Just saying, live your motherfucking life. You got to get your motherfucking hustle. Understand niggas is going to hate you regardless. Get that out of your head, that fantasy world where niggas ain't hating on you. You got to be grateful. You need haters. What the fuck is you complaining about? What the fuck do you think a hater's job is? To fucking hate. So let them motherfuckers do their goddamn job. What the fuck is you complaining about? Ladies, if you got 14 women hating on you, you need to figure out how the fuck to get to 16 before the summer get here. The fuck is you mad about? Fellas, if you got 20 haters, you need 40 of them motherfuckers. What is you complaining about? If there's any haters in here right now that don't have nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. Sit back there and say my hair ain't luxurious when you know it is, bitch.
Remember, playing victim doesn't work.